June 5th, and we are here for a Pilates yoga combo class this morning. We're going to start out with our Pilates practice. That'll help get us all warmed up and really focused on connecting with our core, which is something that we use in everything that we do throughout the day. So things to remember about both practices: they are a journey. So we're not going to get them all done in 1 or 2 classes. We want to discover new things each time we do Pilates and each time we do yoga. So focus on breathing and movement and how that all works together. Things to watch out for in Pilates. It's really important not to be pulling on your head or your neck. The goal is to use the abdominals to lift us into the C shape. The other thing in Pilates, we have to make sure we're not overusing the lower back. It is considered part of our core, but the abdominals should be the primary focus, the primary power source. If you feel your lower back straining or your neck straining, you're just going to take a rest and jump back in when you can. Do only the number of repetitions that you can do well in really good form. I'd rather see you do 2 great ones than 10 that are sloppy and can be harmful to your body. So it's all about the focus. In both practices, we want to make sure that we're breathing. If I say inhale and you happen to exhale, as long as you're breathing, I'm happy. Eventually, you'll figure out the correct way to breathe. So what we're going to do is start with a little bit of relaxation. So we're going down onto our backs. And let your arms be restful at your sides. Palms open, face to the sky. So here I want you to close your eyes and breathe deeply in through the nose, expanding belly, back, and rib cage. Exhale through the mouth. Feeling that same area contract and empty again. Inhale. Exhale. And again, inhale. And as you exhale, you're pursing your lips or clenching your teeth, forcing that air out through a smaller space again. Let's continue to breathe that way. And while we're doing that, bring awareness into your arms. You're going to stretch your arms really straight at your sides from your shoulders to your fingertips. So that simply means tense the muscles in your arms, but keep the rest of your body soft. Let your arms relax. We'll do the same with our legs, stretching from our hips to our heels, tightening all those muscles. Good, now let your legs go soft, and now focus in on the belly. So I want you to pull down on the back side of your navel like you're trying to press it against your spine. Hold it there without holding your breath. And let it release. Try again, navel to spine, nice and tight without holding your breath. And release. Try again, navel to spine. Think about someone about to punch you in the stomach and you want to be ready for it, so you're tensing that belly. And then let that release. Now I want you to bring your breath and awareness into your spine. I want you to breathe from the top of your head all the way down through your tailbone, letting your breath weave itself in between each segment of your spine. Good, and now, we're going to inhale both arms to the sky and exhale behind us. Once there, I want you to stretch through your fingertips and push out through your heels. Make your body as long and straight as you can. And then let your body go soft. Draw the left knee to your chest, and let's bring the hands around to bring them in even closer. And let's proceed to flex and point our foot. And then ankle roll slowly. And reverse. And then just rest your foot. Switch out the legs, opposite knee pulls in. Flex and point. Roll the ankle round and round. And reverse. And then just let your foot rest. Both knees in at the same time, nice tight hug. Rock gently side to side. Massage either side of your spine. And then Rotate the knees round and round, massaging through lower back. And then reverse. And then just hug the knees in nice and close. Tighten the belly like we practiced. And while you're doing that, press through the back of the ribs and bring your nose towards your knees. And release back down. Try again, scoop the belly, round up, nose toward knees. And release down. Once more, scoop the belly and round up, nose to knees. And let's stay there. Triangle shape, lightly resting on the back of the head, elbows wide. Separate your knees, heels touching, toes apart. Inhale, push. Exhale, pull. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Two more. Inhale. One more. Inhale, exhale. Now knees and feet together, scrunch the toes. Press to the arches, pull back in. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Inhale, keep going, flex your feet. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Last two, inhale. One more, inhale, exhale. Now send the legs out straight and do just a point flex with your feet. 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna stay there, hold it. Arms at your sides off the mat, palms up. Level 2, bend your knees. Level 1, modify with your feet on the mat. Start to pump. Inhale for 5 pumps, and then exhale for 5 pumps. Flip your hands over. Inhale. Flip again. Flip. 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 And stay. Whew, tuck those knees in. Rest your head down and breathe. Very good. Now let's rest our feet on the floor and move into some roll-ups. So starting with the knees bent, legs pressed together, arms behind us on the mat, shoulders relaxed. The goal is to use your belly to roll you off the floor with control and not engaging the hip flexors. So that means if you can't roll all the way up, that's perfectly fine. You come up as far as you can using just the belly. So we inhale the arms to the sky, drop the shoulders back, exhale, scooping the belly in. We're peeling up, coming up as far as we can. Inhale at the top, and then exhale as we press back down. Inhale, arms up, shoulders drop back. Exhale, the belly scoops in, we peel up. Inhale, exhale, roll back down. Inhale, arms up, shoulders drop back. Exhale, the belly peels us up, stretch as far as we can. Inhale, exhale, back down. Inhale, arms up, shoulders drop back. Exhale, using the belly to peel us up. Inhale, exhale, back down. Now, if you're confident that you're not engaging the legs, try stretching them out straight. Inhale, arms up, shoulders drop back. Exhale, the belly peels us up. We stretch as far as we can. Inhale, exhale, scoop and roll down. Inhale, arms up, shoulders drop back, belly peels us up. We stretch as far as we can. Inhale, exhale, roll down. Again, inhale, arms up, shoulders drop back, exhale, belly peels us up. Inhale, exhale, tuck and roll down. How about one more? Inhale, arms up, shoulders drop back, exhale, the belly peels us up. We stretch as far as we can. Inhale, exhale, tuck and roll down. Once we're down, just stretch your whole body out nice and straight. And then we'll bring the knees back into our chest. Once again, tighten the belly, press through the back of the ribs, round up into that C shape. Arms at your sides off the mat, palms facing up. Bend your elbows so your fingertips meet your shoulders. Inhale, push arms and legs straight, open, close, just legs. Exhale, bend the knees and then the elbows. Inhale, push straight, open, close. Exhale, bend the knees, bend the elbows. Inhale, push, open, close. Exhale, knees, elbows. Inhale, push, open, close. Exhale, knees, elbows. Inhale, push, open, close. Exhale, knees, elbows. Inhale, push, open, close. Exhale, knees. One more. Inhale, push, open, close, exhale, knees, and then elbows. Rest your head back down, tuck your knees in, give yourself a nice hug. Good, and now we're ready for our leg circle. So let's set the right foot down on the mat and extend the left leg straight up. So your toes are pretty much over your nose. Arms long and straight at your sides, palms to the sky. That would be level 1. Level 2, push the leg out straight. Left leg crosses right, circles out and up. Last 2, and 1. Now go the other way, out first and then in and up. So think about making a circle about the size of a large beach ball on the ceiling directly above you. And the leg circles, but the rest of the body stays motionless. Last 2, and 1 more. Now hold that leg up. Let's bring the other leg up. Toes close, heels apart. I call this the reverse Pilates turnout. So this is the way I do Pilates versus heels in, toes out, because we already do too much turning out in our life, which creates knee and hip problems. So it's toes and heels out in my class. Inhale halfway down, exhale, sweep around back together. Inhale down, exhale around. Now if you start feeling tension in your lower back, that means your abdominals are not doing their job. So perhaps don't go so low. Only go a quarter of the way down. Make sure that your legs aren't circling too far out. Want to keep them pretty much within the width of your hips. Last 2. And 1 more. Good, now let's keep the right leg up. Left foot on the floor, knee bent, that's level 1. Or push your left leg out straight for level 2. Right leg crosses left, circles out and up. Large beach balls. Last 2, and 1. Now let's go the other way. Out and around, in and up. Last 2, and 1 more. Let's hold the leg up, bring the other leg up, toes close, heels apart. Now sweep the legs around, they pull together, exhale, come up. Inhale around. Last 2, 1 more. Hold up. Now both legs circle around to the left and then come up and then to the right and up. So this is the corkscrew. Make these circles smaller, about the size of a basketball. But again, we have the toes and heels out position. Rest the body very, very still. Last set. Last circle. And hold right there. Good job. Tuck the knees in. Give yourself a nice tight hug. And as we exhale, let's roll up. Now once we've made it upright, I'm going to sit up nice and tall and straight. And if you find that you can't keep your legs and your back really straight, try slipping a pillow or another mat that you've got rolled up onto your hips, and that will help with that tightness in the hamstrings that keep you rounding forward. Meanwhile, legs apart no wider than our hips, and then flex your feet so we can keep the legs really straight. Arms out in front, palms facing up. We've got arms the height of our shoulders, and that's where they stay. We've got our armpits directly over those hips. So we inhale, prepare. On the exhale, scoop the belly in and round your spine, letting your chin drop through your head, your arms, chin to your chest. Now inhale, lift back up, lower, middle, upper spine, and head. Let's try again. Exhale, scooping the belly and round the spine. Drop your chin to your chest. Push out through fingers and feet. Inhale, lift back up, lower, middle, upper spine, and head. Exhale again, scooping the belly and round the spine. Drop your chin to your chest. Push out through fingers and feet. Inhale, lift back up, lower, middle, upper spine, and head. Exhale, scooping the belly and round the spine. Drop your chin to your chest. Push out through fingers and feet. Inhale, lift back up, lower, middle, upper spine, and head. Exhale, scooping the belly and round the spine. Want to look just like a horseshoe from the side. And then inhale as we lift. Want to be taller than when we went down. Let's try once more. Exhale, scooping the belly and round the spine. Drop chin to chest. Push out through fingers and feet. And then inhale, lift back up, lower, middle, upper spine, and head. We'll let the arms float down. Do a couple shoulder rolls from back to front. Good. And then if you're using that elevated surface, you can remove it. And we'll bend our knees, placing our hands behind our thighs. So I want you to keep your shoulders relaxed, your belly button pulled in nice and tight. Find your balance on your tailbone. And you're going to let your nose tuck down between your knees, chin onto your chest. This would be level 1 hand position. Level 2, same thing with the body, but you can bring your hands across your shins. So we're using only the belly to pull us back, and only the belly to bring us back up again. We want to make sure that we're not rolling back onto the neck, and that we're using the belly to pull us up, not the legs. Let's try 2 more. And then just hang out in that nice tucked in position, which then leads us into single leg stretch. So we're keeping left knee and stretching right leg out, rolling back so you end up in that C shape. Right hand to top left knee, left hand to top left ankle, elbows open. Let's alternate. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold there. Switch, hold. Switch, hold. One more. Switch and hold. Now both knees in. Hands resting on ankles, shins, or tops of feet. Inhale, arms and legs stretch. Exhale, sweep around, knees tuck in. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, pull. Last 2. And 1 more. Hold the legs in tight. Now let's extend the left leg straight up. Reach your hands up as close to your ankle as you can. Same goes with the right leg. And then you're going to start to draw the left leg towards your face and pull the right leg away from your face. And then we switch. And remember, your hands are simply guiding your leg into place. There's no yanking or forcing. Last 2 and 1. Now let's hold both legs together, toes touching, heels apart. Rest your head down for a moment. Everybody, thumb and index finger. Triangle level 1, you're going to put it under your tailbone and keep your tailbone in that triangle. Don't let it lift away. Level 2, keep your tailbone on the mat, triangle behind the head. Everybody, tighten the belly up into your C shape. Toes are close, heels are apart. Inhale, slow drop. 1, 2, 3. Exhale, pop the legs up without lifting your butt. So it's inhale, 1, 2, 3. Exhale, pull. Inhale, lower. 2, 3. Exhale, pull. Inhale, lower. Last 2. And 1 more. Hold up. Good job. Now, everybody bend your knees in towards your chest. Still up in your C shape. We've got those triangles behind the head, elbows nice and open. Keep the left knee and right leg out. Now just alternate the legs first. Noticing that there's no movement in the hips. So we've got 4, 3, 2, 1, stay a little higher, lift. Opposite armpit crosses to your knee, and then we switch. Lift, twist, 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 lift, twist. Let's do 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Hold. Switch, hold. Switch, hold. Switch, hold. Last 2. Switch, hold. 1 more. Switch, hold, and knees in, head down, feet down, release. Very good. Let your arms go wide. Drop both knees to the left and look right. Come back up. Let's drop our knees right and look left. And then come back to that neutral place. Now let's separate the feet no wider than our hips. Toes turned in slightly. Arms at our sides, palms to the sky. Tighten the belly and slowly peel off the mat, coming up into your bridge. Now check it out. When you're in the bridge position, you want to feel activation and the gluteals and the hamstrings, not in the quads or the knees. So if you're feeling tension or torquing in your knees, you need to walk your feet farther out from the body. Again, no weight in the neck. And now exhale, slowly melt back down, 1 segment at a time. Try again. Let's inhale and peel off the floor. Coming up and maintaining that good strong bridge. And then exhale, you melt back down. Again, inhale, lifting those hips up. Now let's hang out there and pull the left knee to your chest. Stretch it straight. We're going to lower lift. Flex, point, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Let's do 4 and 3. Last 2 and 1. Hold up. A little higher circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Big hold. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Big hold. Good. And then bend the knee. Set your foot down. Switch the legs. Other leg straight up. Lower lift. Flex. Point. Down. Up. Down. Up. Down. Up. Down. Up. 4 and 3. Last 2 and 1. Hold up. Circle around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Big hold. Good. Let's bend the knee. Place the foot down. Press the hips a little higher. And then ease yourself all the way down, 1 segment at a time. Once we're down, knees to chest. Give yourself that nice, well-deserved hug. Adding in a few rocks side to side. And then some knee circles round and round. And then let's reverse. Good. And then on the next exhale, let's roll all the way up. Now once we're all the way up, let's go back to a nice tall seated position and focus on the waistline. So for these next 2 exercises, again, if you need to elevate your hip, slide something under that. Meanwhile, we're going to keep the legs together for the first one, flexing your feet, arms extended, palms open to the sky. On the exhale, rotate as far as you can to one side. Inhale back to center. Exhale the other way. Inhale, center. So we're going to twist, pulse, center. Twist, pulse, center. One more. And hold center. Now let's take the legs apart no wider than our hips. That's the only change. This time, however, we inhale on rotation. Exhale, slice off that pinky toe with your hand. Inhale back up, rotate. Exhale across. We inhale, lift, twist, last set, last twist, Lift center and arms come down. Couple shoulder rolls back front. Very good. And you can remove that elevation if you're using it. And then from there, let's bring ourselves onto hands and knees. Once we've made it on hands and knees, check that you've got your hips over your knees, your shoulders over your wrists, foundational hands. That means wide spread fingers, hands turned in slightly, pressing through second and third and fourth knuckles on each hand. As we inhale, let's sink our navel, lift our tailbone, lift our head, open our heart, cow. Exhale, round up for cat. So inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Once more, inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. And then come back to a nice neutral spine. Let's stretch through the heel of the left foot. Add the right arm forward, palm opening to the sky. Exhale, lower and switch, extend. Exhale, lower, switch, extend. Exhale, lower, switch, extend. Exhale, lower, switch, extend. Exhale, lower, switch, extend. Now you can continue doing this at your own pace. This would be our level 1 movement. Level 2 people, we're going to work on a plank. So we're going to find our plank with our foundational hands, belly button tight, no saggy hips, eyes looking out. Lift the left foot not too high, push towards the right heel, come forward, set the foot down, switch. So it's lift, press, pull, lower, switch, lift, press, pull, lower, switch, lift, press, pull, lower, switch, lift, press, pull, lower. One more, lift, press, pull, lower, stay. Everybody to knees, tops of the feet. And now let's push back so that your tailbone reaches to your heels, chest drops between your knees, forehead on the mat, palms opening to the sky. Bring the hands back around into that foundational position. Let's all tuck our toes under and send that tailbone towards the sky. That brings us into downward facing dog. We'll walk our dog a few times, lift and lower each heel individually. And then from there, raise both heels nice and high and press them down. Then let's inhale ourselves into our plank. Exhale back up into down dog. Inhale again into plank. And exhale, down dog. We inhale to plank. Let's all modify to the knees. And then exhale, lower down, elbows open, chest down, hips down. Elbows tuck in, press through tops of the feet and the hip bones. Lengthen the spine as you inhale, rise into cobra. Exhale, going down, elbows open. Tuck them in, inhale, lengthen, rise into cobra. Again, exhale, going down. And inhale, rise into cobra. Let's tuck our toes. We make our way back up into downward facing dog. A few more walks of the dog. And then we press our heels. And again, inhale forward into plank. Modify if you'd like. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Again, inhale to plank. Modify if you'd like. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. And then exhale all the way back into extended child's pose. Hands return to foundational. Scoop the belly in round the spine. Come on up for that nice cat. Sink your navel, lift your tailbone, lift your head, open your heart, cow. And then hold neutral. Let's step right foot between the hands. We want right knee positioned over the ankle. Press to the top of your left foot. Let's lift up our body and find crescent moon. And then as we exhale, fold forward, hands to our mat. We'll tuck left toes under so we can lift that left knee. And that brings us into runner's lunge. And then try lifting up into a high lunge. Again, folding back down, hands to the mat, step the foot back into plank, press back up into down dog, and then come back down onto all fours. Sink the navel, lift the tailbone, lift the head, open the heart cow. Exhale, round, round, round for cat. And then back to neutral. Next, left foot steps between the hands. Making sure knee is over ankle. Pressing through the top of the right foot. Reaching arms to the sky. Crescent moon. Exhale, fold forward, hands to the mat. Let's tuck right toes under. Lift that right knee, finding runner's lunge. And then lift a little higher into our high lunge. And then fold forward again, hands to the mat. Step back into that plank. Exhale, let's lower. Inhale, lengthen, rise. And exhale all the way back. Extended child's pose once again. Foundational hands, tuck the toes, lift the tailbone, come back up, downward facing dog. Now let's step right foot forward, left foot forward, toes close, heels apart. Inhale, let's roll up, reach high, touch the sky, exhale to the heart. Inhale again, extend, exhale, fold, inhale, lengthen, exhale, sink deeper. Right foot back, left foot back plank. Exhale, down we go. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale to plank. And again, exhale, down dog. Right foot forward, left foot forward, toes close, heels apart. Inhale, roll up. Reach high, touch the sky. Exhale to the heart. Inhale, extend. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. Exhale, sink deeper. Left foot back, right foot back plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, return to plank. And exhale, down dog. Left foot forward, right foot forward, toes close, heels apart. Inhale, rolling up. Reach high to the sky. Exhale into the heart. Inhale again, touch the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. Exhale, sink deeper. Right foot steps back into our lunge. Press the right heel down, turn the right toes outward. Align left heel with back of right heel and lift upper body. We want to keep our hip bones forward, our shoulders square over the hips. Add your arms when ready. Warrior one. Open your arms, open your heart. Inhale, neutral spine. Exhale, hinge forward into our warrior airplane. Release your hands to the mat. Return to the ball of your right foot so we're in lunge. Send that left foot back into our plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, rise into cobra. And exhale again, downward facing dog. Inhale, return to plank. And exhale, down dog. Right foot steps forward into that lunge. Once there, let's keep the left hand pressing down. Inhale, right arm to the side. Exhale, revolve at the waist. There's our twisting lunge. Exhale, right hand down. Step the left foot forward, toes close, heels apart. Inhale, rolling up. Reach high, touch the sky. Exhale to our heart. Inhale again to the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. And exhale, sink deeper. Left foot steps back, bringing us back into lunge. Push the left heel down, turn the left toes out slightly. Let's align the right heel with the back of the left heel. When ready, lift upper body. Hip bones forward, shoulders square, arms overhead. Warrior one. arms, open your heart. Inhale, neutral spine. Exhale, hinge forward into our warrior airplane. Exhale, hands to the mat. Returning to our lunge. Send the right foot back into plank. Exhale, let's lower. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale again to plank. And exhale, down dog. Left foot forward into lunge. Left knee remains over the ankle. Pressing down into that right hand this time. Inhale, left arm to the side. Exhale, revolve at our waist. Twisting lunge. Exhale, that hand comes down. Let's step the right foot forward, toes close, heels apart. Inhale, roll up. Reach high, touch the sky. Exhale to the heart. Inhale again. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. Exhale, sink deeper. I want you to feel your ribs resting on your thighs. So maybe you have to bend your knees. Cradle your elbows in the palms of your hands. And let go. And then release fingers to the mat. And again, step back with your right foot, bringing you back into your lunge. Once you feel established, let's rise into high lunge. And then add the arms for crescent lunge. And then we'll bring our hands back down onto that front thigh. Push the back heel down, turn the toes out. And let's return to warrior one. And then simply start pulling the left leg straighter and straighter without locking. And we're going to open the arms wide. Turn our toes in, heels out. We're facing the wide edge of our mat. And there's our 5-pointed star. Let's inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, fold forward, brush the earth. Inhale, rise for sunflower. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. And inhale, rise. Now let your hands meet together overhead. Lace all of your fingers. Press your palms up towards the sky. And then let your chin drop to your chest and breathe into the back of your neck. Lift the head back up. And let's open the arms wide, bringing us back into 5-pointed star. Next, we're going to turn our left toes to the front end of our mat, but align our left heel with our right arch. Bend the left knee, looking out past your left hand, centering your body weight equally into those feet. Pull that leg straight, and we'll try again. Now try lifting your left heel. And then press it down. Stretch a little farther forward. Lift the left, lower the right. Turning left palm to the sky. Reverse warrior. And as we exhale, bring the left forearm to your thigh, your left hand to the mat, right hand to the sky. Extended angle pose. We'll start to lower the right arm towards your right hip. It's going to pull around in a full circle. And then as it comes back up, return to warrior two. And then once again, we'll pull that left leg straight. And begin to pull the right hip to the right and start reaching your left arm away from your right hip as far as you can go in either direction. And then lower the left and lift the right, and there's our triangle pose. So in triangle pose, we want to have that right hand stretching all the way up towards the sky, right hip pressing a little bit forward, right shoulder rolling slightly back. No tension in the shoulders, no tension in the neck. Breathing into all that open space. exhale, start to rebend the left knee. Rotate the upper body so we can make our way back into our lunge. Stepping left foot back, there's our plank. Exhale, lowering down. Inhale, lengthen, rise for cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale again into plank. You can hang out there or you could insert a push-up and then press back up into down dog. Right foot forward, left foot forward, toes close, heels apart. As we inhale, look out. As we exhale, as you're folding a little deeper down, I want you to bend your knees like you're sitting in a little chair. Pull your knees closer together and then lift your ribs away from your thighs. Adding arms alongside our ears, there's our chair pose. Now let's inhale and rise out of our chair. And exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale again, touch the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. Exhale, sink deeper. Going for the cradling of the elbows once again, so that we're just going to let that upper body press against our thighs. Fingers release to the mat. Giant step back with our left foot this time into our lunge. Pushing left heel down, turning left toes out. Oops, not yet. I want you to stay on the ball of that foot. Sorry. So we're going to stay in our lunge. And then let's lift upper body so we end up in high lunge. And then we'll add our arms overhead. And there's our crescent lunge. And then bring your hands back to your front thigh. Now you can push the back heel down with your toes turned out, aligning the heels. Squaring the hips, shoulders stacked. We're back into warrior one. And then start to pull that right leg straight without locking. Let's open the arms wide, rotate, facing the wide edge of our mat. We've got toes and heels out, 5-pointed star. Inhale, touch the sky. Exhale, fold forward, brush the earth. Inhale, back up for sunflower. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. And inhale, lift. Let your palms meet. Lace all of your fingers. Once again, press up with those palms. And then try doing a slight back bend. Neutralizing the spine, let the arms come forward, pressing out through those palms. And then let's reopen into 5-pointed star. Let's turn right toes to the front end of our mat. Align our right heel with our left arch. Bend the right knee, finding your warrior two. Pull that leg straight. And let's try again. And then while you're here, try lifting that right heel. And then push the heel back down and just breathe into that powerful warrior two. Start to stretch that right arm farther and farther in front of you. Lift the right, lower the left, turning right palm to the sky. Reverse warrior. Good, now as we exhale, right forearm to right thigh or right hand to the mat. Left hand stretches high to the sky. Extended angle pose. Start to lower that left arm towards your left hip. It's going to make a nice full circle. As it pulls back up, we return to warrior two. And then from there, start to straighten the right leg without locking. We're right back where we started. Left hip begins to pull left. Right arm's going to stretch far, far away from that left hip, as far as it can go. Once we can't go any farther, Down goes the right hand, up goes the left. And there's our triangle pose. So we have the left hand being drawn towards the sky, left shoulder pulling slightly back, left hip pressing slightly forward, breathing into all that nice open space. Got one more inhale. On the exhale, start to rebend the right knee, revolve upper body. Let your hands return to the mat, and we're back into our lunge. Send the right foot back to your plank. Exhale, let's lower. Inhale, lengthen, rise into cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale to plank. You can hang out there or insert your push-up. And then exhale back up into down dog. Left foot forward, right foot forward. Toes are close, heels are apart. Inhale, look out. On the exhales, we're folding deeper. I want you to bend your knees, sink your hips. Pull those knees closer together. And then begin to lift your ribs off your thighs and add your arms alongside your ears for chair. Inhale, touch the sky. Exhale to your heart. Inhale again to the sky. Exhale, open just the arms. Let them hook together behind you. Pull down with your clasped hands. Start to open the throat as you open your heart. And then we'll inhale, neutral spine. Exhale, hinge forward as you fold. Forward, ribs to thighs. Head drops. Arms are going to go higher and higher. And then as we exhale, let your hands release. Fingertips to the mat. Once there, let's extend through the heel of your left foot. Bringing that leg about hip level. Hands are going to form a tripod with your right foot. And we can stay like this and balance in our tripod balance, or align your right thumb with your right pinky toe. Start to roll your left hip open, extending left arm to the sky for half moon balance. Let's bring the left hand down if it's lifted. And then let's all try lifting that right arm out to the side. And maybe we can lift the left arm also, and there's our airplane balance. And release your hands to the mat. Let's step that foot back in. Toes close, heels apart. Bending our knees like we're sitting in that tiny chair. Go ahead and lift your ribs from your thighs. Once again, arms frame your head. Inhale, reach high. Exhale to the heart. Inhale, extend. Open just the arms as you exhale. Hands together behind us once again. Pulling down with your hands as you open your heart, open your throat. And then inhale, neutral spine. Exhale, let's hinge forward, leading with those ribs, dropping the head. And then hands release to the mat. Once there, let's extend through the heel of the right foot this time. Hands form a tripod with our left foot. Again, we can stay like that. Or we can align our left thumb with our left pinky toe, rolling the right hip open, adding that right arm to the sky for half moon balance. Exhale the right hand down if it's lifted. And then let's all try lifting the left arm out to the side. And then try right arm also for our balancing airplane. Exhale, hands down. And this time just step back with your right foot into your lunge. and your left foot into plank. Right shoulder over right wrist. Let's turn and open to the side. There's our side plank. Let's come back around into our plank. Press up into down dog. And return to plank. This time, left shoulder over left wrist, opening for side plank. Exhale back around into plank. And again, downward facing dog. Let's inhale again into plank. And now bring the left knee around so it's to the outside of your left elbow. And then stack your left toes on your right heel. Set the left toe or right toes down and we'll switch. Bring the left knee around to the outside of your left elbow. And then stack your left toes on your right heel. And we'll set the toes back down and press up into down dog. Let's walk our dog a few times. Press the heels down, down, down. And then let's ease down onto the knees, the tops of the feet. Separate your knees, big toes close. Let's push back. Tailbone meets heels, chest between the knees, forehead meets mat. And then let's pass left arm through right armpit. Sink your shoulder to the mat. Bring that arm out and we'll switch. And then bring that arm as well and just a little bit more stretch. Let's bring the hands closer so they're under the shoulders. We can lift upper body away from the mat. And then from there, we'll come around, have a seat. And we'll start with our legs stretched out nice and straight in front of us. Pushing out through the heels, hands on either side of our hips. I want you to press down into your palms and feel like you're being drawn towards the sky. And then we'll soften a little bit, let your fingers walk forward, push back through the tailbone, melt the upper body close to your thighs. And then let's come back up. And let's take the legs apart wider, pushing out through the heels and fold forward. Again, think about your belly button making it to the mat. And then back up, reach that left hand towards your left ankle. Come back up, let's reach right hand towards right ankle. Side stretch. And then back up once again. We're going to pull forward. And then back up. And then once we're back up, let's bend both of the knees. Press the soles of our feet close together. Let your feet rest in your hands, heels closer to your body. There's our nice seated butterfly. And then let's start to bring the knees closer together. We're going to use our second and third fingers to hook around our big toes. Find your balance on your tailbone. And then try extending one leg at a time. And that becomes our big toe wide boat. And then let's rebend, soles of the feet return, and we're back into our seated butterfly. And let's release, and stretch our legs out straight once again. From there, we're going to take our right ankle and place it atop our left thigh. So when you look down at your legs, you see an upside down number 4. And then use your right hand to push gently on that inner right thigh, opening that hip just a little bit more. And then from there, let's try bending the left knee, easing back onto our forearms. And then lifting that left foot. So as you're pulling that left knee in closer with your right knee still opening wide to the side, you're going to feel that stretch in the hip. Set the foot down, stretch the leg back out, and then we'll push up and come forward. And then we're back up. Let's send that leg out. We'll do the same on the other side. So start with just your left ankle on your right thigh, using your left hand to push gently on that inner thigh, breathing into that hip. And then from there, let's bend the right knee, come back onto your forearms. Lift that right foot and pull it towards the body while you keep opening that left knee and breathe into that hip. And then we'll set the foot down, push the leg out straight, bring yourself up, and come forward. Back up, and let's stretch both legs out straight. Once again, hands on either side of those hips, pushing down into our palms, and letting the hands walk forward as we fold in half. And slowly rise back up. From there, let's cross our legs Taylor style. And we'll start with hands together at the heart. Let's inhale towards the sky. Begin to rotate at the waist to the right, and then let both arms float all the way down. So while we're there, I want you to inhale, sit a little taller. And then place your left hand to the outside of your right thigh. Exhale, rotate a little farther at the waist, and look over that right shoulder. And then on the next exhale, we can untwist, come back to center, hands together at the heart. Inhale to the sky, rotate to your left, and then exhale, let your fingertips float all the way down. And then take the right hand to the outside of your left thigh. Inhale a little taller, exhale, rotate farther to look over your shoulder. And then on the next exhale, let's untwist. And just let your hands rest on your knees, palms open, face to the sky. Drop your chin to your chest, breathing gently into the back of your neck. Lifting your head to back open your throat. Again, let your chin drop to your chest. Lift your head, tip back, open your throat. And one last time, drop your chin to your chest. Then bring your head back to neutral. Turn your eyes to look right. Back to neutral, we turn to look left. And then come to neutral, let your shoulders shrug right up into your ears. Let them fall away. Do some shoulder rolls from back to front. And then start to make some bigger arm circles. And then from there, just stretch your arms out in front and start to draw your wrists in under your armpits. Once there, turn the thumbs down, Tip the head back, open your throat. And then release and sweep the arms around so the back of your hands meet. And then inhale, open your arms and your heart. Round the spine again, backs of your hands come close. Inhale, opening wider, wider, widest. And then bring both hands together and you made it. Okay, that takes care of our Pilates yoga combo for this morning. I hope that you feel stronger, more energetic, ready to face the day. Able to breathe more freely, using your breath throughout the day as well. I thank you for joining me. Don't forget to sip lots of water throughout the day, keeping everything nice and juicy, spreading around random acts of kindness to all living beings. Know that every action that you take creates a reaction upon something else. So let's be kinder and find different ways to gain nourishment other than harming animals. I thank you so much for joining me. I'll be back tonight to let you know what's taking place tomorrow. In the meantime, we're going to stay healthy, stay safe, and stay kind. I will see you soon.